Thank you. Thank you. Not too over the top, is it? Spent the entire budget on that. Just me and a mic now. Not even a coat hook. Unbelievable. Oh. Some comedians have a stall out on stage for their drink or whatever. No. One of the awards there. Not the real thing, a much bigger version of the real thing. I don't want you to think I'm a dwarf. Nothing wrong with dwarfs. I'm just not one. People go, oh, you can't have a go at dwarfs. You can, that's what you can have a go at them, really. Fundamentalist terrorists I stay away from. Dwarfs, what are they going to do? What an to be in London. As far as I'm concerned, the tour starts now. So thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, I say the tour starts now, apart from Scotland and Brighton and Birmingham. I did a few charity gigs in the year to warm up. I know what you're thinking straight away. Ricky Gervais, are you still doing stuff for charity? Shut up. What? You too much. Oh. I don't. How much did I raise for cancer alone last year? It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't. Give us a ballpark figure. Ooh. Millions. It was millions. And they're welcome to it. Say this, if I ever get cancer myself, I'm going to go into the nearest hospital and go, right, I paid for that machine. Get that little bald fucker off it. Talking of little fuckers, I did the teenage cancer gig, at the Albert Hall last year. I'd done it 2 years before as well. I did it in 2004, but they called again this year. We're still ill. You lasted. No, it's a great gig, and the kids with cancer getting free and everything. And you meet them afterwards and stuff. And I was doing the gig this last year, and I looked down and I recognised one of them. I thought, oh yeah, he came backstage 2 years ago. He was telling me about his illness, and he said he was 18. And that was then, that was 2 years ago, so now he must be 20. So why the fuck is he still a teenager? Lying little shit. He wasn't lying about the cancer, he was riddled with it. It hurt him to laugh, but he shouldn't. And I was doing the gig and laughing along, and I was thinking, yeah, you laugh it up, mate. I was fuming. And it got too much for me, I'm human. So I went, all right, mate, I recognise you. I went, came backstage 2 years ago. I went, yeah. You said you're 18 then? He went, yeah, so you're 20 now? He went, yeah. I said, get out. Get out. I called the security. He struggled, but he was weak. They'd out, you could see. Although they had trouble getting hold of him, and then they got him in a... No. And his drip nearly had someone's eye out. I go, get him out. The crowd started booing. I went, hear that? They don't want to see someone like you. No, great gig, and it is at the Albert Hall, home to Hitler's other testicle. Hitler has only got one ball. The other is in the Albert Hall. I didn't see it, and I looked around for it, which is suspicious. If I had that, I'd have it in the... on a plinth in a glass in it. In an egg cup. I'd look at that. Not in a game. I wouldn't be going, oh, there's a lovely bit of old bollock. I'd be going, that's the physical and symbolic embodiment of pure evil. That's Hitler's seed. Hitler has only got one ball. The other is in the Albert Hall. His mother has got the other. What did he have, 3? It doesn't make any sense. And why would she have your mother keep that, really? Unless she's going, look, he's my son and I love him, but he's a wrong un. I know it. I don't want him breeding. I'm keeping back Hitler's testicle. Well, she wouldn't say, she'd say my Adolf's, wouldn't she? That name's died out, isn't it? No one's called Adolf. There's no little Adolfs. I don't know anyone who's got a... What's it, Adolf? No little kids go into school. Loads of Ron Kylies, but you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brittany here, Justin here, Ad here. You don't... Fascinating fact, people always learn stuff from my lectures. No. He got his image from Charlie Chaplin. Sounds like a joke, absolutely true. First, and he loved him. He absolutely loved Chaplin. He had his films flown in from Hollywood. He watched The Great Dictator twice, even though it was dissing him. He loved it. And I always wondered why, through history, only 2 people had those silly little half moustaches. He got it from him. And I think the other day he had that done and went to see his general usual, Goebbels, Goering, Himmler. And he goes, all right. I've shaved the sides off a bit, innit? Why? Be like Charlie Chaplin? The comedian? You're doing comedy? I was. Really? Yeah. Well, we don't be funny. Careful. Cheers. I did a big charity gig in New York last year for autism. And like most people, my only experience of autism until recently was Dustin Hoffman's brilliant portrayal in Rain Man. I've just got a new house, and the neighbours were around and poking their noses in. We're doing some building work, and we need planning permission, so we're being nice to them for now, and then they can fuck off. Big gate. Fuck off. One couple's got an autistic son, and the mother was talking to me. She said, "Oh, this is Douglas. He's 17. He hasn't got ends because he never goes out." So Creep said, "Well, I'll take him out." She went, "Really?" Well, yeah. So I went back on the Saturday, and she went, "Oh, he loves zoo." And the zoo's only about a mile, new house. So I'm walking down the street with Douglas, and he's like this. He doesn't take his eyes off his mum all the way down. He's like, all the way down. And she's in the doorway, and she's waving, and she's crying. And eventually she sort of goes in and shuts the door, and I hailed a cab and said, "Right, take us to the casino." You've got to make it work, haven't you? So, not going to be a completely wasted day. Do you know what I mean? So, and I can sign one person. So I signed him in. He had a little suit on and everything. I think it's going to be brilliant. So I went straight to the blackjack table. That's their best one, I think. I'm not a doctor, but I think that's... they love that. They love that. I said, "OK, Dougie, you know the score. Bet 2 for good and 1 for bad. Do you understand?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "About £1,000 down in half hour." I went, "Dougie, do that thing, count the cards, know what good cards come, remember all the cards, do that thing, whatever it is, right? And tell me to bet 2 for good." He went, yeah. Another £1,000 down. I thought, what sort of an autistic... So, I was confused. I threw some toothpicks on the card. How many? He went, "I don't know." I said, "There's 7, I can see there's 7 from here." Waste. So, I took her and went to the mother. "There's been a mistake. He walks like Rain Man, but he's got none of that clever shit. We're building a swimming pool, live with it." Do you know what I mean? So, they better give us planning permission. If they don't, I'm going to keep the house, but I'm going to rent it out for £1 a week. Crackheads. How do you like them as neighbours? One of the few pleasures of fame is that you can do good things. In all honesty, I think some causes are more worthy. Joking aside, cancer's a very worthy cause. Autism's a very worthy cause. But I got asked to do a benefit gig recently for sufferers of obesity. What? She went, "Sufferers of obesity." I went, "You mean fat people?" She went, "No, because obesity is..." Well, she actually went, "No, because obesity..." She was eating, of course she was eating. She was between snacks and, no. But she said, "Obesity is a disease." No, it's not, is it? You just like, don't you? No, it's not, is it? "Oh, is that a disease? Oh, I'm so fucking ill. I'm really ill." I said to her, "What's these?" She went, "Everything tastes..." Everything? Yeah, not salads. It's not a disease. Leprosy is a disease. Can you imagine Jesus in the temple? People come up to him in band going, "Jesus, my face is falling off. Can't stop now, as a fat bird in a third pie." They eat too much. That's what does it. Simple science. But they complain, don't they, fat people? They complain about the situation. They go, "No. I'm getting fat. No. Aeroplane seats. They're not big enough for someone like me." No, they're not. Because if they were, we'd only get 12 fucking people on the plane. Unbelievable. It's not fair. It's fair. That's what happens. And if we're talking about fairness and airplanes, why is it I get the same luggage allowance as a bloke who's 40 stone? Why is that allowed? We're both allowed 32 kilograms on the plane. I want to go, no, he used up his 32 kilograms on his tits. It's not a disease. I saw a documentary about a woman who was 28 stone, right? Because she ate 10 pie and chips a day. That'll do it. 10 separate meals of pie and chips. Yeah. 10 separate trips to the chip shop. In a cab. Didn't even walk that. Waste calories. So they wired her jaw together. So she liquidized 10 pie and chips a day. Now she's on pie smoothies. Now she's not even chewing. That used up 5 calories. Do you know what I mean? So fatter. They take her to hospital to have that operation where they staple your stomach. And she's sitting in hospital looking best. Well, you can't eat for an hour before an operation, can you? And she went, it's a really dangerous procedure, but it's the only option left. One, jogging? You don't even walk. Salads? You don't like the taste. Right. 9 pie and chips a day? It's a start, isn't it? It's a starter to it. I'm having a go. I'm a bit overweight myself. The other night someone shouted, no shit. Oh. I thought, that'd be great, wouldn't it? The doctor goes, no, you're not fat, you're constipated. I had to go to the doctor to have a medical for this tour. I've had medicals before for TV work. They check your pulse and go, yeah, fine, you're not going to die in the next 3 weeks. But I always think, what if I fail the medical? What if they say, no, you're not fit enough, you can't do the TV work? Then I see Johnny Vegas on telly and I think, I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? He's like my canary down the mine. If I'm in a restaurant, I go, do you want a pudding? I go, is Johnny Vegas still alive? I go, yeah. I go, bring it on. Now. So I went along to Harley and the doctor said, it's a bit more thorough than usual. It's a big tour. So we need a urine sample. I went, fine, yeah. So he gave me the thing in the bag to put it in. Did that. Came back to him, good as gold. He went, oh, can you strip down to shorts? I thought, this is thorough. I don't have to do that before. But I stripped down to my shorts. Oh, for fuck. The one day I wear white boxer shorts. Big wet patch from the wee. Why did it warn me? Why didn't it say, be careful, I'll be checking your pants in a minute? You know? And there's nothing I could do. I just stood there and it was one of those pairs just had a slit and I tried to sort of pull it over. And it pinged back and he saw it. I saw the moment he saw it. There's nothing I could do. And I was thinking, oh, sorry, he's a doctor, he can't tell anyone. And then I thought, if I was I'd tell everyone everything. I would. I'd come and go, you'll never guess what I found up today. So I thought, oh, he's going to tell everyone. And I had to touch my toes as well, which sounds all right in front of a doctor, but it's still a man you haven't met in pants that you've wet. So you feel really vulnerable and just... And you try and make everything look okay in the doctors, don't you? They go, does that hurt? Definitely not. Definitely not. Touch your toes? Easy. Right? And the thing is, I've got to that age where I have to make a sort of noise to get me up and down now. Do you know what I mean? That didn't happen in your 20s. 20s, bang. 30s, bang. 40s, you go, why do you do that? I think it's a warning to family and friends. Like they hear that, they go, oh, Grandad's bending over. And he's up, on with the barbecue. But things happen with age. But it's good and bad. I'm at that age now where it's totally acceptable for me to back in a lorry driver I've never met before. Do you know what I mean? If you're 20 and really skinny, they go, fuck off, mate. But I can go, you're all right, you're all right. Go on, go on. Whoa! Be careful around the corner. Do you do that? Do you sort of be a working class, a bit tougher with, like, people in boiler suits? Oh, mate, yeah. Not too bad, yeah. Do you want a cup of fucking tea? Like that. Anyway, I wet myself. Good. After I came back, I told my friend about the wee incident, and my friend, oh, you should have gone commando. What? That would have been less embarrassing, wouldn't it? Now I look down, I think, oh, I wet myself, what can I do? Oh, I know, they're coming off too. That's as dry as a bone, Doc. Should have gone commando. Do commandos not wear pants? Why do they wear pants, don't they? Yeah. Why aren't you wearing pants? What? I'm a commando and I'm wearing pants. I've never heard that phrase before. I've never heard that phrase. They're going to see that. Should have gone commando. But I am a little weight myself, and I never worried about it before I was famous. And I'm not vain now. It's that you read about yourself, and the papers need an adjective. They can't just say, Ricky Gervais, comedian. They say things like, Ricky Gervais, comedian. Why say that? Why? Don't give them clues. Let them make their own minds up. One said, rotund comic. Rotund? That's like a giant wombat. I'm not rotund. I've been referred to as a chubby funster. That's a gay porn star, isn't it? It's me, the chubby funster. I was jogging with my iPod. Yeah, looking good. He got me. Full pan of sun the next day with the headline, iPodge you. Cheeky bastards. Dawn French about my weight. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. French and Saunders Christmas special last year. I love Saunders, I think they're great. I've liked them for a long time. I think they're really good performers. And I was watching this at home. Sketch comes on. Bubbly Dawn knocking on the door of a house. Inside is Jennifer going, who is it, please? Yes, who is it, please? It's me. Who's me? Me, the little fat one with the big ego. She opens the door. Oh, I thought you meant Ricky Gervais. Good gag. No, it is a good gag. If you hand it out, you've got to take it. Comedians have a go, you know, it's just fine. Putting herself down, she's lumping us both in. You know what I mean? She's saying, we both got egos. We probably have got egos. We're performers. Although, if Dawn was here, you wouldn't be able to see that. I'm joking. You ever see some of it, wouldn't you? But it would spell Roy. Oh dear. She started it. No, she's putting us both down. She's going, we both got ego, we're both fat, and we are both fat. Different categories though, isn't there? There's different weight classes. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't tell the story. On a scale of too thin, average, bit fat, Dawn. She started it. It's not a disease. Therefore, it's not a worthy cause. Talking of... Saw someone collecting the other day for E. Not MS, not the crippling wasting disease. Oh no, ME. That's the one where don't feel like going to work today. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. ME. I apologise to anyone who suffers me. You're not going to have a go, are you? No, I do apologise because I've since learnt that it is a disease. I thought it was psychosomatic, but it's physiological, and it's a very misunderstood disease as well. It's easy to ridicule it. I suppose it's because the symptoms aren't apparent. It's not like losing a limb. We're tired and we go, well, how do we? And it sounds like a mollycoddling society that accepts this new disease that wasn't 100 years ago. You know, you don't see it in third world countries. You'd never hear a starving African complaining about having ME. Do you know what I mean? Sucky. Walk to the well. This is not racist, okay? I don't want to have my perfume contract taken away like Jade. It got madder and madder, didn't it, Big Brother? I mean, it started off well. Opening night, H from Steps comes out as gay, and we're all meant to go, you're joking. And his name's Ian Watkins. Where's the H? All these years, that must have just stood for homosexual. He was trying to give us clues, wasn't he? He was trying to come out. What's your name? Or just call me H. It's not racist. Sucky. What? Delicate stuff, this. One false move and I'm Jim Davidson. All right. Relax, I know what I'm doing. It's the accent, isn't it? And I'm not very good at accents either. I'm trying to do Nelson Mandela. I'll give it a bit of dignity. He's sort of, he's sort of hot, isn't he? He says things like, honey, what are you burying in the garden? It's not right, it's fine, isn't it? It's an impression. People are very worried about that, aren't they? They're going, is that racist? Can you say that? Well, we've taken the wrong way, particularly this year, because it's 200 years since the abolition of slavery, so awareness is heightened. But that wasn't the end of racism. It was still inherent in society as late as the 50s and 60s in England and America. And one incident sparked off the civil rights movement. A woman called Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white person on a bus. It was the law, but she'd had enough. And she was arrested, but then that law was changed. But she didn't stop there. She started sitting in those seats meant for disabled people. Unbelievable.